Excellent. Good. So, Tirza, we're very excited to have you speaking on our IN.FORM panel at convention.
Yes, that's really exciting for me too.
So I think that's great. We wanted to showcase people who, aren't necessarily at the very, very top because, we want to show people at different levels. Here's someone who's starting from here, and here's someone who's grown it from here, and then here's, like Judy, who's done a really great job with it. So excited that you're going to be a part of that.
Thank you.
All right, looks like we've got some more folks on. This is great. Glad you all are joining us. We'll get started.
I said you're talking into my mic.
Thanks everyone who's on early. We will get started right at the top of the hour.
Hey, good morning. Rebecca, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Can everybody out in the ether world, in the interworld, can you guys all hear me out there? I see some hands going up. That's good. I see lots of people on the line. Thanks, Deborah. Thanks, Christine. Donna, good to see you there. Hi, Jamie. Ron V in the house. Great. Carolyn, Linda Whitaker. Awesome. Linda, you're on twice. Wow. Magical. Technology. Tammy Matthews. Awesome. All right. Well, we're going to get started. I want to make sure that my colleagues here on the line can move the mouse. Can you move the mouse there, Rebecca? Do I need to help you with that?
Nope, I've got it. It's working.
All right. I'm Vic Panero. I live out in California, and I love IN.FORM. And it's great to see how many years now are we into our IN.FORM program. We've been sharing the IN.FORM message now, coaching for, what, 3.5, 4 years almost? Over
Almost
4 years.
5.
Wow, my goodness. We should have a 5-year anniversary or 5-year kind of a celebration once it's but in the background, you heard that our Director of Training and Development, Rebecca Trevino, she's going to be starting off our IN.FORM event, and then we have a guest speaker a little later on. So stay tuned for the fun and games towards the end as well. We've got some great promotions here in August that you will not want to miss out on. So type your questions and comments. I'll be monitoring those as the presentation continues and try to include you guys in conversation. Ron wants me to run for president. I don't know if it's best idea, Ron, but thank you. I'm glad. Let's keep this non-political. Anyhow, type your questions and comments, and I look forward to talking to you a little bit later. Rebecca, why don't you take it away?
Okay, fantastic. Thanks so much, Vic. Really excited to be with you all today. As some of you know, I am a product of the IN.FORM program. I shed 50 pounds, but it's so much more than that. For me, it
Wow.
changed my life. I went from middle-aged mom who was so tired by the end of the workday, running my kids around to all their practices and stuff. My joints hurt. I didn't sleep well. I had a foggy brain. And all of that changed with IN.FORM. I went from kind of being, I still tried to be relatively active with my kids, but it would wear me out. It would take me a couple of days to recover from the weekend with all of their activities, to the point that now I started walking and then biking and now running, and really IN.FORM changed my life. And as I joke, it's like my built a business with it too, which was fabulous. And because of that experience and then my 20-year career in human resources and learning and leadership development, this job here of coming to join Nature Sunshine at Home Office is kind of the beautiful blend of both. So my job here is to help and support you all as someone who's been in the field, been there, done that, and then also serving and giving you what you need to help you be successful. So we're very excited that you joined us today and made that effort. One of the things we've been doing is reading Eric Worre's Go Pro 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. Sales team's been doing that. I joined in with them and love it. We've been going over each one of these steps in our IN.FORM monthly webinars, and I hope that you've gotten a lot out of it. If you haven't already gotten his book, the book itself is free. Go to this web address that we have on the screen, networkmarketingpro.com. You'll pay $6.95 for shipping. That's it. This book is fabulous. I wish I had had this when I was actually out in the field and building a business, because these 7 steps are fantastic. And if you've been with us the past few months and covering this, I hope you've learned stuff from it. If not, go back and grab these webinars that we've been doing and also order Eric's book. You'll find that you absolutely love it. Last month, we covered following up with prospects, and this month we are covering, there it goes, helping your prospects to become customers or distributors. I'm going to use a lot of terminology that Eric uses, like distributors. We would call them members or managers. So, but I'll probably use his wording on that as we go through. So this is skill number 5 in helping prospects become customers or distributors. It's a byproduct of how you follow up professionally. So again, those previous steps that we talked about in following up. But even if you've done a good job of educating and helping people to understand, that doesn't mean that the prospect will come out and ask you for an order form or an application. It's your job to guide them to that decision. So the key to success in this area is a combination of having good posture and asking good questions. Now, good posture means the way you carry yourself, not just your physical appearance, but also in your words and your actions, which will help your prospect feel more confident about joining Nature Sunshine. Or it could plant seeds of doubt. So let's look at 5 ways that Eric recommends that you ensure that you have good posture. So Eric shares that in his early years, his posture was terrible. He was trying to get people instead of education and understanding, and his prospects could feel it. He was emotionally attached to the outcome to the point of being needy. And of course, when you're needy, that does scare people away. The assumption that people were not going to be interested impacted his actions to the point that he wasn't even prepared. Now, of course, this was back in the day when everything was on paper. He says his posture was so bad that he wouldn't even have order forms or member applications with him. He said that he just talked and talked, and the more he focused on being interesting rather than interested, and prospects didn't like that, and really nobody does. Again, following the pattern of modeling what he calls becoming a network marketing professional, he learned that pros are emotionally detached from the outcome. The goal is education and understanding while helping the prospect make a decision that would positively impact their life. It's the opposite of being needy. You're not trying to get someone, you're honestly trying to help. The second part of good posture is being very assumptive in your approach. Expect that they're going to buy product or that they're going to join Nature Sunshine and want to become a manager because their belief in our products and how wonderful they are, or the belief in how the opportunity to build a business with Nature Sunshine could benefit them is so strong because you've done a really good job in your previous steps of educating and bringing people to understanding. Be rock solid and sincere when a person decides not to get involved. Good posture number 3 is to promote yourself as much as the products or the opportunity. To help the prospect make a decision by saying, and you get me. No purchase from Amazon or Walmart or anywhere else is going to provide that. It's the differentiating factor with Nature Sunshine. So your approach should be that we have great products of fabulous quality that work, and it's a great opportunity. But to take this thing over the top is that you also get me. We're going to do it together. That gives people great comfort in knowing that they won't have to learn everything on their own. Fourth is to always be prepared. Have everything you need to get someone started right on the spot. So you need to be familiar with the Nature Sunshine website or the app, know how to place orders, know how to sign them up for Sunshine Rewards, be able to explain the basics of the compensation plan. You've got to be prepared when someone asks. So to help you in these areas, of course, there's resources in the members section on the Nature Sunshine website. Also, hopefully you've heard about this new webinar series that we're doing. We're doing 8 targeted webinars a month. One of these is this one that you're on for IN.FORM coaches. But in those, we're going to walk through a lot of these things. So if you haven't already registered for this new webinar series for the ones you're interested in, you can go to Nature Sunshine website, go to the members page, go to education, and then webinars. And there's links for each one. When you sign up, it automatically links you to be able to join that one. And that way you can also get registered, and it'll be every month. So we're talking about ones with oils. We're talking about ones around I-Inspire, compensation, business team building. Join up on those because that's going to take some of this kind of to the next level because we want to help you be prepared to be able to build your business. So make sure you register for the ones that you're interested in to give you those resources. So good posture number 5. Oh, and another thing, y'all have probably heard about these new fast track centers that we have just for in.FORM coaches. Let me see if I can find my information on it, because I wish I had this when I was an in.FORM coach. These things are absolutely fantastic. Let me get to my in.FORM coaches page here. So we've got them across the country. And if you're also not on the Facebook in.FORM coaches page, you should be on there too, because I get a lot of stuff from that. That's really good. Okay, let me get to that real quick. Tears has shared her story. We're going to talk to her later today. So excited about that. Oh, come on. Oh,
Thanks
here we
for
go.
looking for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, sure. Here, I got them right here. So the in.FORM Fast Track Centers, basically it is a 5-week training class just for coaches, where in certain areas, some of our top in.FORM coaches are going to be doing 5-week coaching with current in.FORM coaches to help you both really understand the program and help people. You've experienced this. They get to a point and maybe they start dropping off, or they're not seeing the results. So it's a lot of those little hints and tips to help people get through the program, help you get people signed up for the program, and do your business too. So Dale Scott's doing it in Galena, Kansas. Kim Jones McNeil is doing it in Bolivar, Missouri, and Annie John is doing it in Wrightstown, Wisconsin. Kim Cassidy's doing it up in Parma, Ohio. Linda Ladon is doing it in Downers Grove. Tammy Matthew in Syracuse, Indiana. Brenda Montrella Branch in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And LaDonna France in Corydon, Indiana. So if you're near any of those areas, or you know some of those folks, get connected with those in.FORM Fast Track Centers, because I think that program you're going to find really super, super valuable.
That's awesome.
All righty. Yeah, I think it's going to be
That,
great.
that was always a challenge in the past. All you'd have is one in.FORM certification day, and then you were out in the wolves, having to deal with everything. And having the multiple weeks, you get to have a chance to make some mistakes, trip a little bit, and then come back, reevaluate. So I'm looking forward to see how those results go as well. Tammy, I think Tammy's actually on the call today. I see you out there. Looking forward to hearing how those go for you guys out there.
Yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it. And if you're in any of those areas, definitely get connected to help you build your Nature Sunshine business with in.FORM. And then good posture number 5 is to ask questions after you get questions and be a great listener. You're really a consultant. You're helping someone with a problem. Now, this is where most of us excel. We are so good at Nature Sunshine. We are helpers. We are consultants. But the best consultants in the world have to ask a bunch of questions and listen before they're able to offer a solution. So as a network marketing professional, really questions are your most powerful tool. So, whoops, went too many. So let's talk about questions. If you were a consultant, and your job was to figure out if an opportunity was a good fit for your client, what would you do? Well, you'd ask a lot of questions, right? I mean, in working to help someone make a positive decision about either using Nature Sunshine products or the opportunity, you're going to do the same thing. But instead of asking, what do you think, which leads to nowhere, it's learning to ask questions that will lead in a positive direction. So if you recall from last month's session, the GoPro skill number 4, we asked questions in a positive light to gauge someone's interest. So Eric indicated that the one he used the most is, what did you like best? This question will take you in a positive direction and will give you clues as to their level of interest. Another one he likes is the last one on this list of, on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being not interested and 10 being ready to get started right away, where are you right now? And they'll give you a number. That then becomes usually obvious from their number. Do they need more information to make a decision, or are they ready to go now? If their answer isn't an obvious green light, Just schedule the next appropriate exposure with them, like we talked about from skill number 2. But if you really feel like they're ready to get started, then ask a series of 4 questions. Now, this is what Eric calls the 4-question close. And he says that it produced strong and consistent results over the course of his career in network marketing. If you learn it and use it, you'll be amazed at how many people you can help. So let's go through what's in this 4-question close. So the first one is, based on what you've seen, if you were to get started with NSP on a part-time basis, approximately how much would you need to earn per month in order to make it worth your while? Then wait for their answer. There's no need to prescribe a certain amount. And you may have heard other MLM groups start with, and you can replace your job, and you can drive a Mercedes, and you can do blah, 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 blah. Instead, let's really see how much time they want to put into it and build from there. Question 2 is approximately how many hours could you commit each week to developing that kind of income? Now that you've got them inside their head, they're checking their mental calendar to see how much time they could invest to make the kind of money that they say they want to make. Question number 3 is, how many months would you work those kinds of hours in order to develop that kind of income? Now, this question makes them think about their level of commitment if they want the income from question number 1. Then question number 4 is, if I could show you how to develop an income of whatever they answered to question 1 per month, working whatever they answered from question 2, so many hours a week, over the course of how many months they said from question 3, would you be ready to get started? Now, most of the time you'll get a positive answer to this question. And when people say, sure, show me how, then you can talk about the compensation plan and sketch out a reasonable plan to achieve their goals. Of course, that means you have to be familiar with all the ways NSP pays to be able to show them how to achieve their goals. Because we've got 5 ways to pay at Nature Sunshine. Again, if you don't know all of that, on the second Thursday of every month, we're breaking down the compensation into little bitty chunks. So join us on the second Thursday of every month for that. Now, there are going to be that rare occasion when you're going to get a very unrealistic number. And people might say, I want to make $10,000 a month and I'm only going to work 2 hours a week for a month. Laugh it off. Let them know that their expectations are really unrealistic. But it can be accomplished with more hours and more months than they indicated that they're willing to commit. Let them know. If you're willing to change those expectations, then we can talk. But oftentimes when people give you big numbers like that, they're really not serious. Now, if you don't get a positive answer to the 4 questions, that's okay. It just means that they need to have more exposures before they're ready to make a commitment. Just revert back to skill number 4, schedule the next exposure, and repeat this process until they've either joined in or it's very obvious that they have no desire. Now, with all of these steps to being a network marketing pro, you have to practice and practice and practice, but it's a skill that will serve you for the rest of your career. You know, talking about the 4 questions, they need to be able to kind of roll off your tongue, not necessarily, okay, I'm going to look at my cheat sheet and remember what these 4-question close is. You got to practice it. And if you're tired of having too many people who want to think about it and not take action, the skill of having good posture and asking good questions will help. So a few things to remember. You should be emotionally detached from the outcome. You don't want to appear needy. You want to be assumptive in your approach because we know we have great products. We know we have a great opportunity. Be assumptive that the person is going to say yes. You always want to promote yourself, that it's a package deal. You're not just going to throw someone to the wolves, but that you're going to be beside them every step of the way, in whether it's helping them determine what products they need or in the opportunity to grow a business with Nature Sunshine. And then always be prepared. You should know how to get them signed up, how to place an order, how to grow them as a manager, how to talk about the compensation plan. And then you want to ask questions and listen to their answers, and then use the 4-question close to get them to move forward and really get an understanding of what they're willing to commit if they want to build a Nature Sunshine business. So thanks for joining us this month for this part of our webinar. Next month, we are going to talk about how to help new distributors get started right. So, all right, I'm going to pass it back over to you, Vic.
So thanks, Rebecca. That was awesome. We have a bunch of quick questions here. Yeah, so the Eric Worre book, that's essentially free, you guys. So you can go to that site that she gave earlier. You may need to re-watch the video here. Otherwise, do you have the site in front of you? Do you remember what that site is?
There it is. I just moved it back one slide. Networkmarketingpro.com.
And so that you just pay the shipping pretty much and get access to that. Now, he doesn't talk about any other companies. He only focuses on the idea of how to best share your company and your products and services. So that's what's really nice about him. He's not biased in that respect.
Mm-hmm.
It's totally unbiased. So that's why I think I've kind of embraced it. I enjoy reading it. And it's something that I'm glad we're sharing around the IN.FORM program around the coaches. But another question we had was regarding, one second. So another question we had was regarding the fast track centers and convention. Is there something going on at convention on Sunday?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You
Tell
do
us
not
about that.
want to miss that. Oh, my goodness. So, we always do something on the Sunday after convention for IN.FORM coaches. Well, this year we are having Coach Camp led by Linda Lalonde and Judy Pladna. And we are going to talk about, well, they're going to talk about it, how to really grow your business using the IN.FORM platform. IN.FORM is so much more than weight loss. IN.FORM is so much more in how you can help people to transform their lives. But there's a business part of it too. And how do we've all struggled. I know I did when I was an IN.FORM coach. We all struggled in how do I get people to come to my classes and stay there for 13 weeks? What do I do with them after they've been through that? How do I continue to bring new people in and continue to keep the folks that I have been coaching on more of a maintenance plan? And that's what they're going to talk about in Coach Camp, how you can use health to home as a networking opportunity to meet new people and expose them to your IN.FORM program. We're going to talk about some things that I got to be hush-hush about, but some things that we're going to be, some new things coming out and we're launching at convention that are going to help you build your IN.FORM business, that they really dovetail very well together. So we're going to talk about how you can incorporate that into your IN.FORM business on Sunday the 16th. So you really don't want to miss it. It goes from 9 to 3 on Sunday. You do have to register for that separately. I believe it's $45. Let me pull this up real quick. But it is, you really take the time, spend the extra night. You are going to want to be part of it. I'm pulling it up here on the Nature Sunshine website. It's under the National Convention section here. As soon as it opens up, where's the stuff about Coach Camp? Sorry, let me just squeeze down here. There it is, Coach Camp. So if you go all the way down to the bottom of the National Convention overview, Coach Camp is going to really be hands-on and fantastic. At the same hotel, it's $45. It does include a lunch, so you don't have to go outside of the hotel for lunch. You will have to call customer service to register, so they'll take care of that for you. So please make sure that you attend on Sunday, September 16th, 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the same hotel as convention, $45, and call customer service to register.
Oh, sounds good. I'm excited. Speaking of Linda Lalonde, I wonder if she's available to share what she's doing with this fast track. Can we talk a little bit about that? Linda, are you around, Linda?
I am around. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. So what's the thing about fast tracks I'm hearing? Is this like an Indianapolis 500 thing? You know, we got a convention in
Yeah,
Indianapolis.
it totally leads up to that, Vic. I'm really excited about the fast tracks. We just created it recently, and it's going to be really cool. What it is it is going to be a 5-week series, and there's 8 or 9 locations around the country to jump in on it. It's designed for the newbie who just wants to go through the IN.FORM program, or the coach who really just wants to come and really master their skills, or for somebody who's just dabbling into the coaching and then wants to go full force. The way we designed it, it's going to be really cool. The first 4 weeks are going to be all education. We're going to take 3 modules at a time, and we're going to teach them all in depth on the material, because a lot of times people are a little bit confused on the material. So we're going to spend enough time on that. And then the fifth session of this series, we're going to go all into business and how to actually make this work as a business. This is sort of phase 1, these fast tracks, to just really jump in and be with other coaches and get strong. The phase 2 obviously is going to convention, and convention's always a huge fire up. But our coaches camp on Sunday, am I allowed to talk about that, Vic?
As long as you don't share too much. What do you think, Rebecca?
I won't share too much. I won't share.
Don't give away all the secrets, but make sure they know they need to be there.
You need to be there. I'm seriously going to. I've been working on it for a couple months, and I have a lot to share. And I want to share all my experiences and the things that work and things that don't work. I want to teach people how to drive their vehicle, whether they're helping somebody one-on-one, or they have, like we have right now, a Facebook group of 85 people that I'm running. I really want to dive in and let people master their skills and see all the opportunity of the health to home with the IN.FORM and how I'm making that work in my business. And it's going to be awesome, you guys. I really can't wait. It's all new stuff. It's not a regular training. It's just going to be, we're just really going to dive in and master that vehicle. So I'm excited about all of it.
Good stuff. Well, Linda, thank you for jumping on here ad hoc and sharing what's going on, giving us a little teaser. Rebecca, thank you for sharing information about Eric's Voyage. Awesome. Looking forward to see you in convention just in a few weeks here. It's coming up. Hopefully you guys are still, if you're not going, you should be debating why you're not going.
Oh my goodness. You need to be at convention. I'm telling you, it will not be like, hey, Linda, can you put yourself on mute?
Oh, I got her. She's on.
You got her? Okay, great. It's not going to be like any convention you've ever been to before. I'm just saying, if you're like, oh, it's convention, I've been, it's the same this and the same. Oh, no. No. Get there. If you're within driving distance, fill up a van, bring everybody, bring some of your customers even. I mean, my first convention, I wasn't doing Nature Sunshine as a business. I was just using the products, and I would, tell somebody else about, oh, this really works for me, and they'd buy it. But I wasn't doing Nature Sunshine. When I went to my first convention, I was blown away. I became an IN.FORM coach. That was the first time we offered coach certification, and it changed my life. I was so inspired from that. I think the theme that year was Ignite, and I was ignited, and it really helped me to build a Nature Sunshine business. I learned so much from that. So if you've got people who aren't even, they're just loyal customers even, bring them, because you never know when you're going to ignite a fire in them, and convention has the power to do that. Plus, we're launching some amazing products, and like I said,
right, Rebecca, we can't talk about those. Can't talk about.
I can't tell you what they are.
Don't do that.
They're going to help your IN.FORM business. They're going to help you as an individual. They're going to help your clients. They're going to help you get more clients. And I'm just going to stop talking now because you need to be there. Just be there.
Rebecca, you can keep going if you want. I wanted to answer some of these questions though. One of our the people, Deborah Edmonds, I think you're out there. I'm not sure where. You said, what is the best way to restart the IN.FORM program? I'm going to say attend convention. Hi there. Hopefully that you'll have a chance to get out there. I didn't know if you're going to be joining us. Kim Jones says, I held my first class last night. Way to go, Kim. Awesome.
Yay.
Great to hear. Awesome. And so Melissa wants to know about health to home topics and presentation ideas. Well, this is probably as good a time as any to bring in on our next attendee. This is a, I don't know if she needs introduction. She is such a go-getter. I met her several years back. She's out in the Oregon area, actually in Staten, and she has her own nutritional center out there, Vital Health Nutrition. Her husband is a fitness guy, so they have this tag team business where they work with each other's clients and help them get well and healthy. Do I have you on the line there, Tirza? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here, Vic.
Awesome. Well, there was a question about health to home topics and presentation ideas from Melissa English. Can you tell us a little bit about health to home and how you got involved in that, and where did you create your own topics initially?
Yeah, I'm really excited about Health to Home. It's gotten me in front of a lot of people, and really the topics you can use for that are endless. I've done Health to Home topics on just a single product, elderberry defense. I was able to do that, during the flu season. I taught a whole class on that, broke down the individual ingredients. And then, you can do them on body systems. I've done them on digestion to help people get on digestive enzymes and probiotics. Really, you can think a single herb or a Chinese blend, a body system, the different seasons of the year. It's endless possibilities for topics.
Awesome. So health at home, has that helped your IN.FORM business at all, or?
Absolutely. I teach some of my health to home topics on the IN.FORM program. So I do regularly get IN.FORM participants from that and sharing testimonials. When I'm doing an IN.FORM health to home class, I like to have another coach there with me so we can each share our testimonies, because with IN.FORM, it really does go back to people would rather know your story and what it's done for you than the actual nitty-gritty, scientific study behind it. So when I quit focusing on the actual scientific study, which is what's most fascinating about it to me, and started sharing people's stories, that's when I got the most explosion in my IN.FORM groups.
Oh, wow. Awesome. So I would imagine, this is summer and there's probably nothing going on in state and everybody's on vacation or they're not around. Probably a hard time to start an IN.FORM group or a health to home meeting to have one of those. I imagine you're just sitting home relaxing, right?
Absolutely not. You got to go where people are, and they're always on Facebook. So when you can take it so that they can participate on their own time, I'll teach a class and leave it open for a short amount of time so that they have some urgency to watch it and interact with me, and I make sure I follow up and ask them questions, what they liked about it. So really finding people where they are and reaching out to them there works best, rather than just sitting back and expecting them to come to you.
Well, awesome. I guess the last question I have to ask you is, will you be joining us in Costa Rica next year?
Yes, I am so excited about Costa Rica. Really looking forward to that. My husband and I love going to the Caribbean, so that'll be a new country for us to visit.
Oh, neat. So our Inspire trip is to Costa Rica, if you folks didn't know. So IN.FORM is a great tool to not only, keep your business going and helping so many people, but also generate some of those Inspire points that help you go to convention, help you go to Costa Rica, wherever else Nature's Sunshine puts their finger on the map, and then we suddenly go there. But, well, awesome. Well, for people that haven't gotten health to home yet, they haven't gotten out of the gate, what would you suggest they do?
Just just dive in, find out ask yourself what got you first inspired and started, and start sharing that. What supplement did you start with in the beginning? That can be a really powerful story, because I think most of us had that one product that really changed our lives and our health. So start sharing about that and make it really personal, and don't don't think all or nothing. If you can just sit down and start sharing with one person one on one and start going from there, so that you get a little bit more comfortable sharing with a group. So I say just start small and keep building.
That's great advice. Thanks. The website, just search Health to Home on the Nature Sunshine website, Health to Home, and you'll find the topic. I believe it's under members on the website. Don't quote me on that, but
It
on
is.
another question, it is. Thanks, Rebecca. Melissa had a question. She says, do you need to have a store to do IN.FORM, or do you need to have a lot of product on hand to do IN.FORM, or to do Health to Home for that matter? Because you have a store, and she's thinking, okay, well, she got a store. That's probably why she's doing so well with this.
Hey,
I mean,
Vic,
that's
let
I'm
me
just
jump
putting
in,
myself there.
because that's
Go
my
ahead.
story. I
Tell me
had
your
a
story.
yeah, I had a full-time career, and I was also an IN.FORM coach. I didn't have a store. I didn't have a natural health degree. I didn't have product that I kept on hand. I did everything from, I was fortunate that a community bank that I banked at had a room that we could rent, very inexpensively, that had a kitchen in it, had bathrooms. So it worked out really well to do my IN.FORM class. And my customers ordered, they were set up on Sunshine Rewards to get their IN.FORM products delivered straight to them at home. I didn't keep any stock, um, and everything got to them within 2 days. And I didn't have any of that. So it's very possible to be an IN.FORM coach without having a store, without keeping a lot of stock around, and getting your folks on Sunshine Rewards and getting those bonuses in with that as well.
Awesome. So I don't think we should look at having a store, as a limitation. In fact, Health to Home really works the best at a host's house. I mean, it's literally simple. It's a modern day herbal hour, quite frankly. So it's whatever makes you feel passionate, and it's finding somebody who wants to. They see the value. They want to host an event, and then the presenter gets benefits. In fact, Teresa, thank you for sharing. Appreciate that, and Rebecca as well. Do you guys want to learn a little bit more about what we're offering to Health to Home people this month in August? So
Yes.
here's a couple incentives that you might get people moving off their chair and believing that they can do it, even though it's the dead of summer. When 5 or more new people attend a gathering, your host will earn 15 Sunshine points. So that's kind of like $15 in free NSP currency, NSP products, right? Your host also earns additional Sunshine points based on the orders that are placed. So it used to be $500 minimum. Now, over $250 in sales, 20 Sunshine points. Again, $500 in sales. If you're more of you see people, you get a bigger group, 50 Sunshine points. And then it just keeps going up and up and up, over $1,500 in sales, and you can get up to 200 Sunshine points. So again, that's like getting $200 Nature Sunshine in your pocket. So that would make me stoked. As far as Health to Your Home presenter incentives, presenters can also earn. So if you're presenting, you've got a host, but you feel like, oh, well, am I just giving this away? You're absolutely not. You're getting I-Inspire points too. So it's doubled in August. Instead of 25, you get 50 I-Inspire points for each event that you submit. Over $250 in sales gets you 10 points. Over 500 gets you another 20 points. Over 1,000 gets you 50, and over 1,500 in sales gets you 100 points. So I think we're giving away the store here because we know this works, and it's such a great way to share exactly what you want. You like oils? You share oils. You like gut health? You share gut health. You like herbs? You share herbs. And you don't make it complicated. You focus on keeping it simple, right? Kiss it. Keep it simple, stupid, silly. Sorry. My
Sweetheart.
apologies. There you go.
Keep it simple, sweetheart.
There you go. I like that one too. So as far as IN.FORM Inspire points for August, as an IN.FORM coach, there's all kinds of ways to double your points too. I hope everybody's still on here watching this. This is huge. You've got up to 300 points if you're an IN.FORM certified coach. If you become an IN.FORM certified coach in August, all right, just to become certified. So if you've got folks that have been chomping at the bit to become IN.FORM coaches, get them certified now, okay? If they run their first qualified IN.FORM group, still early in the month, okay? And an IN.FORM qualified IN.FORM group, how many people? Is that 30 people, Rebecca?
Oh, no, your
Is that
first IN.FORM
40?
group to be qualified is 5 people.
5, just 5 folks. Run your second and third qualified IN.FORM group, 5 or more participants, you get 100 I-Inspire points per group. So I'm looking at 1,000 I-Inspire points here. I'm setting myself up for success and going to Costa Rica, before August ends, when everybody else is, sitting out enjoying their lemonade on the porch in the heat, or sitting on the beach getting burnt. You could be scoring tons of I-Inspire points, making it really easy. So run additional qualified IN.FORM groups after your first 3. You get 200 per group. I mean, that's a big wallop in terms of points. Be an upline manager to a new first level IN.FORM coach who runs his or first qualified IN.FORM group. That's 150. We're throwing softballs, folks. Just swing. Get in the batter's box and swing. My goodness. So anyhow, start your group in August is another good thing. You get the start your group promo. So with a 5 people minimum, you receive a $50 product credit. But as you increase that number of people, you get additional amounts of credit. If you increase the QV in weight management product sales in your group, total product credit up to $150, plus $100 product credit. Again, giving the store away here in August, we want to make sure you guys aren't taking too many liberties here in late August. Enjoy yourselves, but there are people that are dying to know what you know. It's just not fair. This is the time when people start to reflect on, look at what's happened around my midsection. How many Cokes did I have this summer, or how many brewskis, or how many whatever? Because people, they kind of cut loose during the summer. This is a great time to start thinking about, getting on top of it, helping these people before the holidays, and we're making things easy, hopefully, with these incentives. What do you think, Rebecca? I don't know. Anyhow.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You're right. We are giving away the store. We have doubled almost all of the incentives between earning I-Inspire points to get you to Costa Rica, or to get you free accommodations at next year's convention in Las Vegas, baby. Again, though, make sure if you are regional or above, you have to attend the convention this September in Indianapolis to even qualify for the I-Inspire rewards that we give away. So make sure that you are attending convention in Indianapolis if you are a regional or above. Plus, we've got this great, Vic's circling it there right now, we've got this great travel cash incentive for this quarter. For the top 200 I-Inspire point earners, July through September. So we're about 5 weeks into that. Got a few more to go. You will get $1 for every 25 points that you have. You've got to have it doesn't say it on here, but you do have to have a minimum of 1,500 points for the quarter to earn this cash. Now, that cash then becomes you get it after you've attended Costa Rica, but it can help you get down to Costa Rica, or just give you some cash to, you're going to get cash back, and you can go spend a little more in the gift shop getting gifts for some other folks. You can spend a little more on a great new bathing suit to hang out in Costa Rica, because obviously as an IN.FORM coach, you're going to be rocking that brilliant body that you've got. So definitely make sure you're figuring out, and you can do this by attending our I-Inspire webinar, how do you maximize your I-Inspire points? And right now, we are doubling them for August. So get moving, get those points, get those sunshine reward points for Nature Sunshine products, and we're giving away the store in August. It's great.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing those tips, and I'm going to see if I can I've got let me see here. Having so much fun with my drawing tools. There we go. All right. We're back, folks. We'll be back September 4th. Hopefully you'll be back with us 11 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, and that's 10 a.m. on the West Coast, even later on the East Coast. But just remember, folks, people are dying to know what you know. And in all seriousness, it's rough. I mean, we all know people that are, I have a basketball buddy that just came down with cancer, and it's in a bad place. And he plays basketball like anybody's business, but you think to yourself, if you could have intervened somehow in his life and helped him with his lifestyle, could you have helped prevent that or stave it off? IN.FORM is about that. It's about supporting people's health. It's not just about, getting you into your wedding gown or helping you fit in that tuxedo for your wedding. It's about changing lives. So I wish you guys all the best of luck in terms of the rest of the summer. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you on September 4th. Thanks for saving lives, Nature's Sunshine. I'm out. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.